Hey everybody, Dirili here. Welcome back to another episode of Amnesia Memories on Ikki's route in Spade World. And let's see, we just told Ikki about our amnesia, and you know, what's funny is he asked us why we joined his fan club, but how should we know we have amnesia? As I like to keep saying in this game. It's like, okay, if you know I have amnesia, obviously I don't remember everything. Why are you asking me these things? Well, we don't know, so we're guessing. Well, anyway, before I guess, I'm just gonna say, you can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. And now we're gonna guess. With the aid of a guide. I was interested in their club activities, which are basically watching Ikki. That might be possible. It's pretty unusual to have a fan club for a regular guy like me. You might have been interested in what was going on. Regardless, you could have answered me when I asked you for your reason before. You were pretty open about not liking me from the very beginning. If you had said you just joined the fan club out of a passing interest, it wouldn't have been shocking to me. That's right. That would be true. I wonder why I couldn't tell you the reason why I joined the fan club. And it wasn't just you. I didn't even tell Sawa. Everyone wanted to know, so why couldn't I answer? Could there have been a reason I couldn't answer? Maybe I was in love with him all the way back then and didn't want to tell anybody. Now that we're talking about it, it really is a mystery. I wonder for whose sake you were holding back. Yourself, one of the girls, or me? If you found some dark secret about the fan club, there wouldn't be any need to hide it from me. I've been worried about those girls from the very beginning, and I shared that with you already. So if you were hiding something, it might mean the fan club's activities aren't what I imagined they were. Rika, what are you doing? What? Rika? She's scary. She's probably the leader of the fan club. I don't know anything at all about her. How long have you known Rika? We were in the same class in middle school, and it seems like she had taken a liking to me since then. But she never approached me. She never confessed to me, and she was never my girlfriend. I was actually grateful that she started gathering the girls into one group at first. It made things quiet down for me somewhat. But it's also true that the fan club has brought together a very strange group of people. But I'm still grateful towards Rika. Rika always managed to settle down the girls who go out of control. Really? But Rika was saying scarier things than the others were. You might just need to die. Rika threatened me. I'm tattling. Is that true? Wait a minute. Ever since that club was formed, I haven't been able to go out with any particular girl for very long. Maybe things only got quieter on the surface, and the bullying got worse behind the scenes. No, but then the girls I'd broken up with wouldn't go and join the club again in that case. Wait, actually, the girls who complained about the bullying didn't join the club, did they? In other words, the girls who joined the club afterwards weren't being bullied. They were the bulliers. You were part of them too. Now that I think about it, nobody really interfered when we first started going out. And the interference only started when you lost your memories. What? What exactly did you forget? What the girls were doing. I should know that. Yeah. I wanted to know that, and that's why I joined the fan club. Monopolizing Ikki is prohibited. That is the absolute law in this association. Read the guidelines Rika wrote for more details. If you follow the guidelines and act like an honest fan, your rank will increase. The right to confess to Ikki goes in order from the highest rank. Butting him will not be tolerated. Ikki is very kind, so he will usually accept it if you confess to him, but you need to break up after 3 months. Everyone needs to get a turn. When going out with him, you need to report what you do every day. Emails or texts are fine. Although a newbie like you won't have the right to confess for a very long time. Understand? If you do, sign the contract. So that's what's going on. Ever since Rika met Ikki back in middle school, this has been in the works. Hey, just so you know, if you tell Ikki, we won't let you get away with it. Now that you're aware, you better sign the agreement. It's okay, I won't tell him. If he heard about this, it would only hurt Ikki. I remembered. Those girls were being managed by Rika. No matter how sincerely Ikki was trying while dating them, and no matter whether he worked to protect them, it was no use. They weren't allowed to date for more than 3 months. That's because the girls had agreed to stop dating him for any longer than that. And it wasn't Ikki's fault at all. The one being used and controlled was actually Ikki. I can't tell him. You better. If I told him, he would definitely be hurt. Actually, I think he would be more hurt not knowing that because, you're keeping him in this perpetual loop of not being able to date anybody because these girls are keeping him caged. I see. So that's why I didn't even tell Sawa. If somehow Ikki were to find out about this, everything's connected now. The reason I decided to go out with Ikki was because I joined the fan club and found out he was a nice guy. And the interference by the fan club started because I lost my memories and stopped sending them daily reports. I broke the rules of the contract, so they were bullying me to force me to break up with him. What did you remember? How did I even get the right to confess, the quote-unquote right to confess to him anyway? Wasn't it supposed to take a long time? Oh no, it was because Ikki asked me out, right? Are you hiding it again? You told me a secret about yourself, but you can't tell me a secret about myself. No matter what happened, I want to know what it is. I want to make a decision based on that. I have every right to do that, don't you agree? Dirili, tell me what you remembered. Don't keep any more secrets from me. Manager, is it really so bad to yield to extremists? Oh my goodness. Would it really be better to tell the truth, even if it would only hurt someone? Dirili, tell me. Actually, it would make him feel better because the way it is now, he feels like it's his fault that he can only keep a girl for 3 months. And it's not. He thinks it's something wrong with him. The thing I remembered was... I better have told him. August 30th. What? No way! We wouldn't do something like that. That's right! What are you saying, Ikki? We all just like you, Ikki. It doesn't matter whether it's true or not. I'm going to keep going out with her. It'll be 3 months tomorrow, but that doesn't matter anymore. And if anybody does anything to her, I don't care who it is, I will never forgive them. I mean it. That's all I wanted to say. No way! We're all just here because we like you. We'd never do something like trying to hurt her. Also, Ikki, does that mean you won't come to see us anymore? Ikki, we can't see you anymore? Ikki, we're very sorry for our selfish behavior. Do you really believe her? We'll be dissolving the fan club. We won't do anything to interfere with you two anymore. Really? You won't try to kill me? But please understand just one thing. We all truly do adore you, and... Rika, that's enough. You'll get permission from her as to whether or not I'm going to meet with you in the future. If she says no, that means no. My plans with my girlfriend take top priority. I won't forgive anyone who interferes with that. Under those conditions, I'll meet with you again. I'm grateful that you all have such strong feelings for me. Really? Ikki! However, I won't see you if she doesn't like it. If you do anything to her, I'll cut you all off completely. That's more than enough. Thank you very much. Oh, I still haven't forgiven you. I know. But you're still showing us such consideration. Perhaps we were spoiled a little too much by your kindness. Let's go home, everyone. Okay, Rika. I love Ikki's mad face and his fist slamming. Yes, aggression. I'm sorry. You wanted me to say I'd never see them again, right? But the manager said not to make them think everything they did was meaningless, only that I would dislike them if they misbehaved. It's like a carrot and stick policy. I wanted to see how it would go. What do you think? I'll protect you. I'll make threats. I'll fight. Or I'll just use the power of love. I'll do everything I can to protect you. I also feel kind of sorry for them. They're all just victims of these eyes, too. Anyway, let's go home. From the front door with pride. The wall's a little broken. Oh, who knew Ikki was that strong? I'm sure Wako would get mad if he found out. I was watching. Uh-oh. That's coming out of your paycheck, Ikki. Oh, please take the cost of repairs out of my wages. That's what I intended to do. However, that was an impressive strategy, a very worthy match. Thank you. August 31st. Today's the end of August. But that doesn't change anything, does it? It would trouble me if it did. It would be painful to live without you, and I don't want to let you go. Even if you refused, I would still take you. It's okay, right? You love me, don't you? I won't take no for an answer. Just nod. Why am I not saying anything? Okay. Alright, good. I've never given someone an order like that before. And yesterday was the first time I threatened a girl too. So many firsts lately. And next is the first time I'm going to try living with a girl. It's okay, right? This is really weird. We've agreed to live with him and the furthest we've gone is kissing. And that's why I'd take you with me, even if you refused. And looking embarrassed like that won't stop me either. Oh, I should mention, even if we're living together, I'm not going to force you to do things all of a sudden. We'll sleep separately. Anyway, I want to go to the station. I want to buy a couple of futons for now, at least. Seems like such a waste. Okay. And that look of relief on your face, it's so blatantly obvious. And just so you know, I'm seriously trying to seduce you here, and don't underestimate me too much. Well, apparently he's not doing a very good job, if I haven't done anything yet. I said I won't force you, but I'll make you want me in no time. Let's see. How about we try living together for a while? How does 1 month sound? Before that time is up, you'll be begging for me to sleep with you. Don't be so conceited. I don't think I'd ever do something like that.
Oh, really? Sorry, but I'm pretty confident. It won't even take 1 month. I'll whisper in your ear every night before bed that I love you and to come with me. How long do you think you'll be able to resist?
I'm having second thoughts.
Huh? You don't have the confidence to resist? I promise I won't go any further than that. You think you'd give in if I tempted you?
That sounds like a challenge. That's not fair.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to do for the first time. Come on, let's go.
The front of the station?
Yeah, there's something I've always wanted to do here.
Kiss in front of the station? Kiss in public? Oh, he looks good in this picture too. Ikki!
We stand out a bit.
Mostly because of your clothes.
But I won't be bothered by their gazes. And I don't care if they watch. I'm not doing anything to hurt you. I've made up my mind. And you should prepare yourself too. I'll never let you go.
You're not being fair at all, Ikki. Who cares about fair? Memories-Ikki has been unlocked. Wow, how come Kent is the only one that's had an epilogue so far? That's very interesting. Alright, well that makes for a short video, but the next episode will be Ikki's normal end and his bad endings. I did actually like Ikki's story better than I thought I would. He was a really nice guy. I really liked how sweet he was once you got into the story and everything. Yeah, I definitely liked him a lot more than I thought I would. But he's still no Kent. I think I do like him better than Shin, though. But I can't believe that I thought that it was okay to keep that club thing to myself and not tell Ikki about it, because you're letting him think that there is something wrong with him, that he can't keep a relationship. You know, once we told him, he was able to deal with them and have a relationship with us, which is how it should have been, you know? It was utterly ridiculous that we thought otherwise. Oh well, I'm sure in the upcoming videos we'll get to see what in the world happens on that test of courage thing if Ikki doesn't come and intervene on our behalf. And that'll be interesting, I guess. And I'm sure we'll get an ending where Ukyo manages to kill us at some point. I'm really surprised. I think we've seen Ukyo the least in Ikki's route so far. Where has my stalker gone to? Alright, well, tune in next time if you want to see his normal and bad endings. Hope to see you there or in some of my other future videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye, everybody.